Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're going to be taking a first look at Skyhaven, a new airport management sort of tycoon type game that allows you to build your own airport. Ha! Who would have guessed? The game is launching into early access on November 25th. So if you're watching this live stream right now, then it is tomorrow. If you're watching this video on YouTube, then it's today. With that being said, I think that's about all I really know about the game. Let's go ahead and jump in and take a first look at the thing. So we'll go ahead and jump in. You can say this is the first step to the sky. People around the world are looking for ways to use the new elements for the benefit of mankind. Mail and express freight have never been delivered so fast. Brave travelers and eccentric people try out a new way of travel as well. Although, of course, aircraft are unlikely to compete with ships and trains. Ha! Era features small propeller planes, many mail and cargo flights, a number of passenger flights with a rich audience. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. You can see here, Real Welders to me, version 0.5.1.9, alpha number 9. Saves are incompatible. That's good to know. So I guess there will be no saving of the game, unless that's for previous versions. But you can see here, it gives a list of new features. I haven't really played the game in early access or anything like that. This is my first time looking, so I'm not really sure how this compares to maybe versions that came before. The game will be launching in early access, so it won't be coming out like full-fledged or anything like that. But you can zoom in and out on the map using the mouse wheel. You can zoom in pretty considerably. It doesn't seem like it supports mouse going to either edge of the screen, so you kind of have to use your WSAD keys. We can go ahead and... Why is that not going down? S is going left. Okay. Oh, I guess I just can't... Huh. Okay. You can see here there's obviously a pretty forested community. I'm assuming this cleared area here is where we get to build our airport. It's kind of in almost like a flying wing type shape here with a little bit narrower down here in the south. You can also see it looks like there's some old-timey buildings or whatnot, or maybe not old-timey, but yeah, so interesting little cartoony art style. We've got an access road, and that's what we're starting with. So it looks like this is a road that brings car travel or car access to the airport. You can see here there's a couple of options on the bottom of the screen to build aircraft buildings or roadways and pathways. There's some basic information up here along the top. I would ignore that frames per second piece up here. I'm assuming that just because this is an alpha build. You can see here there's rating points coming soon. We start with $10,000. We start with 25 workflow points. I'm guessing that's like, I'm not really sure what workflow points are. Maybe like how much work we can do at a given time, like capacity. There's also research points. We have 0 passengers in our airport, 0 airplanes in our airport, and there are 2 operations allowed per 1 takeoff and landing time slot. Show increases in operations limit and decreases in operations limit. We've got some basic controls on the right side of the screen here. We'll get rid of that. You can see here there's a clock down on the bottom. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, so it looks like this is a daily type thing. It's 1916, so World War I is underway. No clue where we're operating out of. You can see there's a day and a night phase on the screen down here. Multiple speed options. We can take loans by the looks of it. I don't want to take a loan yet. There's also a cargo management screen. We'll get to that in a little bit once we actually set some cargo up to manage. And a fuel management screen. Likewise. Additionally, there's scheduling windows, contracts windows, research windows, and then daily reports, which we can't do anything with yet because we have nothing built. So this is an airport, right? So first thing we should probably do is build a runway, I would guess. So let's go to the roads and pathways. You can see here we have 5 different options right now. There's a grass ramp, which is sort of where aircraft park when they're not being used. There is a grass strip, which is our airfield, maintenance of $3 a day. There is a grass strip exit, so how planes get in and off of the airfield, of the runway. Grass taxiway, which is how they taxi, obviously. And then a grass road, which that would be the road linking everything here. So first things first, let's go ahead and build a grass strip. So we just press R and we can rotate the runway to multiple different directions. I don't see anything about like wind directions or north-south or anything like that. So I'm going to assume that the aircraft it doesn't matter which way the wind is blowing. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just, I think, do sort of a traditional north-south alignment here. You can see the arrow represents where the aircraft are going to, I guess, land onto. So we'll just go ahead and put this over here near the edge of the map. Maybe not quite the edge. Let's put it right here. So it shouldn't block off anything we want to build in the north. Should leave us a little bit of space to move her down south if we want to. And then, so we've got a runway. It just instantly builds, by the way. I don't see any indication that, like, construction has to occur, which is, I don't know, it'd be cool to watch, like, guys run around the screen here. So now we've got to have aircraft have the ability to get on and off the runway. So we'll go ahead and build a exit here for the runway. We'll put one on each side of the runway. I don't know if aircraft take off on different sides of the runway or not, but we'll do that anyway. Let's see here. So by the looks of it, this is like a taxi stand, or like where a plane parks when it's not on taking off or landing. So it looks like there's a taxiway on both the left and the right side where the aircraft can enter or leave the stand, and then there's a roadway, I think, that's kind of like the bar on the cross here. So let's go ahead and build a couple of parking spots for these aircraft. Yeah, I guess we'll just build them a couple of parking spots like this. Four should be good for now. And then we'll go ahead and build the taxiway, linking them to the runway. Kind of is like a puzzle piece thing. So, like, once you build a taxiway here, like, we can go ahead and they can't have intersecting points. So once you build like a taxiway here, so if I go like this, it will actually then save my last point and let me drag it over the left. And then I can kind of keep doing that. So it's an interesting, like, puzzle piece way of building stuff. It can't cause you to build things by accident quite frequently, though. I almost wonder if it would just be better if it restarts the click after each time. Okay, so no connection to the runway. So I guess we need to build a taxiway on the back end here too. But then we can't connect with the road over here because there's no connection. The ramp is not connected to any facility. So I guess we'll also build a taxi. This is going to be ugly. I'm not an an airport manager. But there you go. So we've built 4 grass ramps for aircraft. We've connected it on both sides to a taxiway. And now we need to connect it to a road. So first things first, let's go ahead and build a road into the, I guess, facilities. And then we'll go ahead and click over here. So all of these guys are now linked via incompatible roads on intersection. Oh, okay. Just says ramps not connected to any facility. So now we got to go ahead and build some buildings. So it looks like we've got a barrel stock. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's for, like, fuel. So we'll build that along the roadway here. We also need to build a cargo storage facility section. So we'll try and build that somewhat close to the taxiway. And then we'll also build an office. And this is sort of the office for the airport. So just placing things down kind of scatterbrain-like. But you can see here, this is not connected to any facility. But I feel like that's not true. We don't have any vehicles, though. So we'll worry about whether this is connected to facilities or not. Okay. So office, barrel stock. Barrel stock appears to be fuel. So we'll go ahead and pop this out. You can see we can hire fuel vehicles. So I'll go ahead and purchase a new fuel vehicle, this lovely 1919 Bussing ZU 560 truck. It costs $300 to build. We're down to $3,000, by the way, in money. Maintenance is $72, and then capacity is $750. So we'll buy one of these guys, and then we'll go ahead and go to the cargo storage area as well. and we will build one truck as well. Also a busing ZU 560. So we're down to $2,400. We've got 2 trucks sitting in parking of our different facilities, and we've got our office. So what happens if I unpause it here? Ramp is not connected to any facility. That's not true, though. Well, let's go ahead and pause then, and let's see if we need to demolish some stuff. I'm just kind of confused because of the way the roads work. Like, can a grass road... Can you build a taxiway over these? No. So how are you supposed to build this damn thing then? Huh. I mean, it looks to me like they're connected. Probably going to waste a whole bunch of money doing demo. Doesn't look like demolitions cost anything. I don't know. Maybe there is a way to assign. So let's do this. Let's try this a little bit different. Can I? So it says the ramp is free and ready for the next flight. Let's just remove these. I know I'm kind of dicking around and wasting a bunch of money, but it's not exactly clear to me what some of these icons mean. So let's try this instead. Let's do a grass ramp. Let's try bulldozing this a little bit. And then we're going to do a grass ramp here. Rotate it that way. We will connect the road there. Oh, we just have to click a button there? Well, that was dumb. I just wasted a whole bunch of money doing that. Okay. In any event. All right. Taxiway needs to link to... Oh, I don't want to do it on that angle. I guess I have to. Well, this is going to be a disastrously designed airport. Okay, let's do a couple more of those stands then. Okay. All right, well, that makes more sense. And I just did these guys backwards for whatever reason, because I'm just not smart. I'm not sure the end matters. Do we need to connect the back end of these guys? I mean, I guess I can try. Not sure it matters. Let's do one more ramp. Okay, so go ahead and link this to available facilities. And then link this. All right, so we've got 3 spots that aircraft can park by the looks of it. Go ahead and go back and unpause. Looks like we've got some so we've got some incoming flights. So we can go ahead and assign the various runways, I guess, or various taxi stands or whatnot to the incoming flights that are coming in here. I don't have to like manually tell them to approve each one of those incoming parking spots. Also, one other thing I need to do is I do need to sign some contracts here. So fuel management, we currently have 1,000 fuel. I don't see any indication of actually contracts to provide fuel, so I'm going to go ahead and sign a new contract. We can go with Union Oil, Durable Oil. This looks like Amoco. Fjord Oil or European Petroleum. Looks like we can't sign European Petroleum. We can sign the other 3. An instant contract. We have to research take-or-pay or flexible contracts. Looks like the delivery amount is $5,000 for $2,200, $10,000 for $46, or $1,000 for $420. We'll go with, and we can use a slider here to change how much. But the different companies have different minimum fuel amounts. So we'll go with the cheapest or the smallest volume. We'll spend a bunch of our remaining money here. Also says delivery will be executed immediately. I don't know if that means like the start of the next day or what, but we can go ahead and assign more aircraft. You can see we did have some aircraft land here. So if we zoom in here, we've got these little... they're not... I guess this... Is this a... There's not 2 wings, but it's an old-timey 1916 aircraft. Kind of coming in here and taxing. What do I do with the cargo, by the way? Do I have to sign contracts for cargo? Cargo management? Supply management? Contracts? So we can do... I don't understand what the contract is. Wouldn't we get paid for cargo? Or does it get stored here when the aircraft come in? There's only 50 in storage, so maybe that's it. We sell the cargo? Or pay someone to transport it? We'll have to see. You can see this aircraft is being serviced here by our cargo truck. There's a timer here that probably represents how quickly it'll complete. It's going to be kind of annoying if I have to manually approve each aircraft coming into land. We've got a dual-engine biplane coming in here. Taxing. Fuel management. Didn't we spend our money on getting that fuel delivered? I haven't seen it delivered yet. You can see the fuel ticking down as we refuel those aircraft. Okay. Too much micromanagement. I mean, it is in early access. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know the game well enough to know how much of this micromanagement is just me doing things I don't really have to do versus things that I could automate. But you can see the aircraft coming in here just chilling. Oh, looks like our fuel's being delivered here because our fuel quantity is going up here. Whoa. Did I buy that much fuel? Okay. I don't think I did. In any event, I really like the art style. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All of our taxiways are currently occupied. So you're not like, I think one of the things I really enjoyed from the old Airport Tycoon, like way back in the day, was the ability to kind of like sign different contracts with different airlines and things like that. This feels a little bit more city management than that, but it's kind of cool. So actually, now that I think about it, cargo capacity would be like cargo for outgoing aircraft. So you probably want cargo so that you receive mail or other things from locals and then ship it out. So let's sign a contract here and get a delivery amount. Can we afford anything more than 50? Oh, we can afford a fair bit. So we'll sign that Royal Post contract. Or do I have to deliver that amount? Not sure. 50 tons in 16 hours. They could do a better job with the tooltips explaining everything in this game. It's a little bit indecipherable. I did try and look through the tutorials. There really isn't like an actual tutorial. There's just sort of a, you can take a look here. It explains the linking piece that I was working through before about like linking your buildings to different facilities within the airport. There's the resource management piece here. So obviously money's the primary resource. You can earn money by performing flight services. Flights can have multiple services, and the need of performing in each completed will earn you money. Sign some contracts, grant you an immediate signing bonus. Okay. So there's a little bit of information in here. I don't know why the text gets all wonky and unreadable there. It does look like the aircraft are going to tech up over time. So, right now it's 1916, but presumably over time things will advance. So let's speed things up a little bit. All of our ramps are currently occupied, and I don't have the cash to make more ramps. But you can see here various expenses as well as income when aircraft land and they unload their cargo. I don't know if I can like pick or if it's just like a stack of like these guys will arrive at different times. Because it seems like there's a lot more flights that want to come in. So I guess I can click each individual one and assign them a ramp to go ahead and chill on. Having maybe 2 trucks might not be a terrible idea. So this actually then this would kind of let us micromanage what aircraft we want to come in, because these guys have like $500 worth of fares that we would pick up if we approve them coming in based on the amount of fuel they want to buy. But there's obviously way more demand for aircraft than spots than we have available for them. It also says on-demand flights, so I'm wondering if as the airport becomes more mature, perhaps you can sign contracts for like guaranteed routes. But you can see here we're making a little bit of money based off of what I'm looking at here. Looks like we are consuming the cargo resource, so deciding to purchase some cargo isn't a bad idea by what we did before. So it's not a service to guarantee. It's a consumable that we then get money for providing, I presume, in the same way that we get money for providing fuel. Looks like the Red Baron has come to land. Choose you. Give me the most money. So you can kind of see this is the initial piece. There is a research component, so we've purchased our office now, so we can go ahead and we can research advanced barrel logic, reinforced loading docks, air traffic control. I'm going to do, let's see. So we can build a wooden air traffic control if we research it. Now, I probably need more taxiways or things like that. You can see there's different things. There's airplane services, passenger services, personnel, construction, and office works. What's flight scheduling? Flights on request are a dead end. In order to reach a new level of efficiency, a fundamentally different approach is required. Trains have been running on schedules for many years. You should take note. Yeah, so that would allow us to sort of schedule our routes. So we'll go ahead and research that. So the research is underway. 23 hours, so tomorrow it'll be done. So it's like immediately saying like, hey, you should stop doing what we're doing right now in terms of managing our initial aircraft. Meanwhile, you can see we're turning out a decent profit by the looks of it here. We're up to $500 or $2,400 here. I need more stands, though, really. That's what it comes down to. 4 aircraft stands is not enough. Always go with the $500 contract. Screw that. I only need $95 worth of fuel. Then go land somewhere else, buddy. I am looking forward to getting that that contract or that scheduling piece though, because I want to start signing some contracts for my airfield. So it seems relatively easy at this point to just start churning out some cash. I don't know if I need like 2 fuel tanks, two trucks, if that'll speed things up a little bit on the ground in terms of where's this guy? Oh, he's waiting to get on the airfield. There's a little bit of a traffic jam there. Yeah, this is a cool little game. I'm really curious to see how it evolves as you research more items, as you unlock things, you know. All right, let's do something else. Let's build more stands, I think. We could get a loan to get a bunch more money also, but seems a little unnecessary at the moment. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Slow things down a little bit. And then let's build some more stands, I guess. All right, so that's the roadway. So we're going to build a few more stands. How expensive are these? These are only $250, so they're not too pricey. All right, grass taxiways. Do I want to do one more of these things? I'm guessing if I stack too many of these together, I'm going to create some major traffic jams. It's weird. Okay. Connect all facilities. Oh, there's an option right there to schedule. We haven't unlocked, I don't think, scheduled flights yet, but there is a scheduled option right there on the tarmac, if you will. So we just spent a bunch more money. We built 4 more landing stands. This is an ugly airport. Look at that airport. Look at how ugly that is. Facing it north-south will make it easier. Maybe, I'm not sure. No one ever said I was aesthetically pleasing. All right. Grid size. Interesting. Free step, 5 meters, so you can do hexes. I'm assuming to see like terrain or something, but there's no real terrain. Not sure. All right, so we got more flights that want to come in. None of these guys are giving me enough cash, but I guess we'll take what we can get. All right, so we'll bring a bunch more aircraft in. Might want to also buy a second vehicle for both of these stands here. So we'll buy a second truck for both the cargo and the fuel. Hopefully that speeds things up a little bit. Oh, I can't. I need to buy another parking space. Then I can buy another truck. So I got to spend $400 to buy another parking space in my fuel spot. And then another $300 to buy another truck. So that's... All right, so we're maxed at 2 out of 2. There's 2 loading docks currently on this cargo stand, and then there's 1 pump for the fuel, but 2 trucks that we purchased. All right, so we'll go ahead and speed things back up a little bit, and maybe a little bit more. Let's try and get through our first day here. Yeah, I really don't want to manage like each. Look, there's traffic jams on the airfield too, but we did also connect our second strip exit for the airfield. We also connected this taxiway to the other 4 ramps over here. But I really don't want to have to manage each individual flight coming in, so we're almost out of cargo. So hopefully we get that delivery of new cargo from the contractor that we bought it from. But it's a busy little airport so far. Max plane limit has been reached. Like max serviceable aircraft in a single day? Oh wait, we're out of fuel, aren't we? Did we burn through that fuel already? God damn. We do have fuel in the pump. Oh, that's in the truck. Let's sign another contract, I guess. It would be nice to have like an ongoing contract. Not sure where the contract went. Did I not spend it? Oh, nope. I bought it twice. Ha! Oh, there's the truck coming in from out of town. And we just loaded up. You can see this guy just arrived here. Provided the fuel from off map. Not enough cargo in the storage. Next delivery in 0-100 hours. Didn't I order more? Yeah, so we get more cargo in 5 hours. Daytime work hours have ended. During the late hours, you'll be unable to accept any more flights and will have to wait until the morning for flights to continue coming in. Use this time to focus on improving other aspects of your airport. Gotcha. I don't have any other aspects to repair, so we'll just speed things up and move forward to the next day. No, I had the money, Brooklyn. Yeah, okay, I don't... All right, these aircraft are going to have to spend the night. What did I buy anyway? It says 50 tons. Oh, 140. I think we only offloaded like 130 today. So we'll see when... Just stop giving me that. All right. So you can see those trucks are chilling. Avgas is down about 50%. Let's buy 2,000 more for tomorrow. We've got the cash for it. The interesting thing is the fuel deliveries seem to show up like almost right away, whereas the cargo deliveries take a while to show up. I think research is still underway. I don't think we've completed flight scheduling yet. All right, so the fuel has arrived. We're at 5,000 gallons or whatever that metric is. It's night. All right, like, can't we go a little faster than this? Nothing's happening. What's over here? Not enough cargo, not enough cargo, not enough cargo. Thanks for continuing to spam me with that info. Hey, guess what? Not enough cargo. Thanks. Thanks, buddies. All right, contract arrival. 33 minutes. Let's wait with rapt anticipation as the cargo delivery arrives at midnight. Just waiting. Nothing else is going on right now. There we go. Daily report. All right, so expenses 1078 on construction. Vehicles 1284, resource supply 4200, roads 186, taxiway 675, buildings 680, terminal objects 30 for a grand total of $17,836 spent on the day. Income $10,833. That means that if we had not built anything, if this was just a normal day of operations with the existing airfield in the way that it was, we would have actually turned a net profit of about $7,000. So that seems like a pretty good first day of work. Obviously, we had to build everything. So new contracts were unlocked for companies Royal Aviation Company and Aircraft Transport and Travel. Okay. Well, we should have enough cargo now. So you can see here our cargo is almost completely full. And we have another cargo delivery. So it looks like the cargo contract is ongoing. The fuel contract was an on-demand situation. So that's interesting. All right, so you can see here it is 1 o'clock in the morning and we're taking aircraft off. That seems unwise in 1916 to have flight operations ongoing in the middle of the night, but I guess it is what it is. Meanwhile, we already looked at the daily report. Contract window. I can't go to the... How do I go to the contract window? I'm guessing I can disable fuel services for all fuel facilities. Okay. Why do I have an exclamation over the contract when I haven't finished researching contracting, I don't think. Well, that's flight scheduling, my bad. When's that going to be done? 10 hours. Okay. Can you just, like, let me go forward to the next day? What's this? Yeah, we'll fast forward through the morning. All right, so everything stops in the morning. More incoming flights. A lot of these flights are not very lucrative. Why would I want to bring you in for only $1,000? Okay, here you go. Give me the rich ones. Give me the $500 contracts. I don't want any of these piddly $100 flights. Everything should be $500 or more. Got to maximize our income. Then we got to take a look and see if we unlocked. I should slow things down a little bit. All right. Whatever, I'll take a 200 just to fill us up. All right. So I do that and then a 500 comes available. So let's go back to the research lab. Really? Still 4 more hours? Darn. We're on the glide path. Call the ball. All right, so that aircraft came in. With this many aircraft, maybe we want 2 runways. Two runways might be ideal. How expensive is a new runway? $1,300. Are we going to create crashes if I put the runway over here so that they're both sort of going off the other end? Hopefully they climb in time. Well, I wonder if that would happen. I'm curious. I'm going to do it just because I want to see what happens. Nothing might happen. It may not. Okay, so now we have 2 runways. I could use a flight control tower, but I haven't unlocked any more buildings yet. I guess we go back and speed things up here until we unlock that research for contracts. I don't know if crosswinds or anything like that matters. All right, so I think today's going to be a pretty profitable day. Ah. Oh shit, we're out of fuel. Easy enough to do. All right, let's order more. Interesting. Union Oil's still cheaper, so we'll go with them. All right, so the fuel cost is kind of eking up there. We're not using a ton of our cargo there, so we might be a little overextended on that cargo contract. We may need to break that contract by day end if it doesn't look like we're going to get enough to need another shipment. I don't know if there's beacons or not, Mercus. The game I haven't really unlocked anything else yet. I've been doing a little bit of research on flight scheduling, but we're still a little ways away from that. And then it does include things like contract negotiations, paper trays, office furniture. There's also base hospitality, aero snacks, advanced terminals, stairway mountings. You can see airplane services, advanced barrel logistics. That sounds very, very special. Do we have the research capacity to do more of this? Let's see up here. We do have 15 research points, so I guess we'll spend that. Does this stop my other research? It does. Well, then I guess we want to focus on that. We can only do one thing at a time, I guess. It just auto-finished flight scheduling? All right, well, let's do an air traffic control then, because I think I need that. So flight scheduling is unlocked, which now opens up some of these items down here on the bottom, which feels a little more micro-y than I'm looking to do. Like, do I have to fill out an Outlook calendar for flight scheduling? I don't want on-demand anything. Just give me damn scheduled aircraft. I guess I'd have to sign a contract to get flights then, right? Okay, so we could sign a contract with Royal Aviation Company, which is international. Aircraft Transport and Travel, which is domestic. The Royal Postmaster. We get $500. It's a luxury airline run by one of the... Well, we don't have any passengers yet, so... Probably go with Royal Postmaster, right? Grown out of Royal Courier Service, it's now a worldwide delivery company. Doesn't own a home airport and requires a lot of services. Fleet mainly consists of small airplanes. I don't know. Let's sign a contract and see what happens. What's this? Passenger type businesses. Okay. So schedule your damn flights, boys. I mean, I guess there's no reason I can't sign contracts with all of them. It gives me $500 for every single one. So it looks like most of these are passengers. Huh. Are we already researching this? So we have 11 research points I presume we can use. I don't know. Interesting. Anyway, guys, this is probably going to be a short night, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. This is an interesting little simulation here. Looks like I can only go with schedule mode only. Well, there's no one scheduling flights with me yet, so that's just the on-demand window here. Maybe tomorrow, when some of these contracts have been around a little bit more, we'll see about scheduling. Again, if I go back to the calendar here, I guess the airlines just get the option to schedule with you like whenever they want. And here's the windows. Oh no, here it is. Cleaning, flight check, catering, cargo. So I can put these guys on the schedule here. So I can schedule on my own here. So we can see here, like, we're just scheduling different flight numbers. So for example, I can schedule these guys in the morning. SB, well, we could just do it like this. We could do in order SB 113, SB 114, SB 115, 16, and 17. So those are 5 scheduled flights. I mean, it kind of negates the need for the other runways until we have more schedule requests. But at least we can set up 5 scheduled flights, all with a $500 income for each flight, spread out across taxi stand 1 for the entire day. And then presumably as airlines have additional demand or other things come up, we will get more flights that we can schedule. So, with that being said, now we can go ahead and take more on-demand flights so that we're opening things up to non-scheduled mode. Make a little bit more money. Yeah, give me those 500s. That's all I care about. It's about the money, money, money. All right, it's into the evening here, so I may want to just try and take what I can get because we're almost to 6 o'clock, and at that point I believe the airline shuts down. I haven't butchered any airlines yet. So I guess we'll just take the flights we can get. And then we're going to be wrapping up our second day of operations here in a moment. Looks like we're out of fuel again. I did order more, right? Yeah, there it is. Fuel just arrived. Yeah, we definitely don't need that ongoing cargo contract there. I don't want to pay 12 grand. We'll break that contract. Because I'm not going to need more cargo at the end of today. I'm surprised it's after 6 o'clock. Or no, it's not 6 o'clock yet. I'm reading it's military time. Haha. I'm dumb. So we actually have 1 more hour of operations. 1,800 hours is when the field will close. So we've got about a half an hour left. Taking a few more flights. War Tinder, Newhauser? War Tinder, huh? That's an interesting game. I've not heard of that before. Whole bunch of more demand here right at the end of the day. Shouldn't we be just about done here? Parking lot's busy. Flight canceled. Okay, well, I guess I'm not managing that very well then. I don't know. This is an interesting little game. I'm curious to see how the development will go or whatnot. I think trying to do this on like a day-to-day basis where you've got to approve each... oh my God, look at what I've done. Look at what I've done. Look at that traffic jam. I think I broke the taxiway. Sorry, boys. You're stuck. I'm not sure how to get these guys out of there. I think they're good and well and truly stuck. Nice. War Thunder is like Tinder. Everything looks real good, but it's endlessly disappointing. Ouch. All right. I think that's going to do it for tonight, guys. I can't even build a taxiway. It doesn't give me the room to do it. It's saying that it's too short a taxiway. Maybe if I do it on an angle? But yeah, it's giving me the wrong angle and cannot start road from embedded road. That is the taxiway, right? Yeah. I broke it. I can't fix it. I can't fix it. So, rip. Be nice if I could like manually move the aircraft around to get them unplugged. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this episode of Sky Haven, our first look at this new airport management game. It's a pretty interesting looking game. I enjoyed taking a look at it. I don't know that we'll show more of it on the channel, at least not till maybe the game's a little bit more polished, a little bit further along. But I'll dabble around in it. I used to play a lot of Airport Tycoon way back in the day, and so that sort of is a very nostalgic piece for me and something that I think I was hoping to get a little bit out of this. That's more of a modern airport management game. It's more in the modern era. So there's elements of that aren't really here yet because it's still too early. It's only 1919. But overall, I think it's a game worth keeping an eye on, and I certainly will do that. If you guys are interested in it, there's a link in the description to the Steam page so you can check it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'm out.